Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry. It's been way too long since I've been back. I'm going to get out the old finger sponges. I'm putting a new link in the description for finger sponges because a lot of people have told me that link does not work for them, but it might not work for you also if you're in Canada. Or if you're not in Canada, sorry. So if you are outside of Canada, I'm using Canadian Amazon. So that might be one of the reasons why the link does not work. I apologize. Basically, I only bought the package of finger sponges that comes with a holder, like a finger sponge box. And it came broken, all two pieces. So I've kind of taped it back together in order to still have a sponge box. So I am taking a beautiful stone and I'm basically just covering the top with black paint because we're going to paint a neon jellyfish. It's not really going to be very neon, but I'm going to try and make it look neon and stand bright against a dark background. So we are going to be painting our jellyfish white once we've sorted it out in pencil. I went outside because it was nice out, so I brought you guys outside for a little bit. We are going to go back and forth between my painting desk and the outdoors. So I am going to sketch this on, get it the way I want it to look, and then I'm going to paint it white. And then we're going to change it to a neon blue. And this is going to be a very simple video. So if you're new to painting rocks, this is pretty easy. Probably the most difficult part is going to be the blending. But having small sponges and blending brushes will be very helpful. So hopefully anyone can just do this one with me because that's important. I don't want to make them too difficult and I don't want someone to watch my video and be like, yikes, no, I don't think I can do that. Because I'm self-taught and if I can do it, you can do it. It might not be perfect. Mine's not perfect. But if you got to start somewhere, right? So maybe start with a simple jellyfish. Some of these tentacles or arms, I don't know what we're going to call them today. We're going to call them whatever we feel like. Some of them are going to disappear. I'm going to paint back over them because I thought there was too many. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I have what I need in pencil and the rest is being sponged out with black paint. There is going to be some relining, doing some of the black paint because some of my colors splashed onto the black paint or smudged onto the black paint. So I will have to go back and fix the black background, but that's easy, super easy, because you just need black paint. The biggest focus is getting the jellyfish to look neon. So it's not really going to, but if it was in a dark ocean, it would look like a neon jellyfish. So we're going to do the best we can. I do have a neon hummingbird, which I will link in the description of this video because it actually looks like a neon sign when you're done with it. And it looks pretty cool. So if you want to see that one, just check out the description of this video. I'm using my handy dandy finger sponges and little 1/4 inch Craftsmart sponges from Micheals. It comes in like a little package. They're wooden sticks. The sponges are not great. They're not very spongy. They're kind of like thin. Not much to them. So I don't find that they do the sponging, the blending part very well, but when I'm in a bind and I need to get into a smaller area, they're okay. But I really wish that the finger sponges came a lot smaller as well because they're great. I like the sponges. They blend nicely. For these little arms or tentacles, we're going to be using a blending brush I do have a tutorial for that in every video. In the description, there is a tutorial for the two main brushes that I use, which is this one, a fine lining brush, and a blending brush, which is a super tiny brush that is cut down in order to make it kind of like a mini sponge. So you'll see me get out. It's also like, I don't know, at least 6 years old. I've been using this blending brush and it's broken multiple times. So now it's super short. It's like that favorite pencil crayon that you just couldn't throw away, and you sharpen it right down to the very little itty bitties. Yeah, this is my blending brush, and I don't think I'm prepared to make a new one. So it's you know, it's my lucky blending brush. You'll see it. It's teeny weeny, but it does the trick. It does what I need it to do. So I'm adding in some legs. I'm trying to make it look like some of them are behind, some of them are coming around the front. You'll see that all come together slowly but surely. You do have to line it when you outline it, or line it with color. You have to make sure that you're lining the correct areas and that everything doesn't look like a jumbled mess, all the tentacles. So you have to make sure you're lining it properly, and I do end up outlining each one with black paint to separate them from one another and make sure that they're proper. So you'll see that happen as well. I'm mostly wanting to gab through this video because I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I've missed you so much. And during this time that I've been gone, I did manage, we managed to reach over 100,000 subscribers. I'm just so excited. I have literally tears immediately in my eyeballs because I'm just so excited and so happy and so thankful. So thank you. All of you have brought me here. All of you press play and share and save and like, and it means the world to me, and I probably don't say it often enough. I want to make sure I say it now. This isn't a me thing. This is a we thing. Even my boys, like when I told Landon we're almost there, like almost 100,000 subscribers, I can't believe it. And he's like, we did it, Mom. We did it. It's always been a we thing. I've never done this just for me. It's been for my kids, and it's been for you guys. So when I'm missing and I haven't been around in a while for you, I actually feel bad. I miss you guys. So I don't want to cry through this whole video. How silly would that be? But I'm just so grateful. I feel proud. I really am, because I've worked very, very hard. A lot of people don't really understand. There's my little blending brush, by the way. If you have questions about anything that I've done in this video and I've just gabbed through it, thanking you all, just ask in the comments and I will try my hardest to get back to you as soon as possible to answer your questions, but I'm probably just going to gab through this one. I start my second job on Monday. It's been a month wait since they offered me the position, so I'm excited, very excited, but it is going to take up a lot of my time as well. So I'm still making sure that this world that we're in, this rock painting world, I want to keep this going as much as possible. So that's a promise. And a lot of people don't see what goes on behind the scenes. They just see the finished result or the pretty rock, you know. But I'm really proud. It's taken me a long time to get over 100,000 subscribers, and I haven't paid for a single one of them. And I don't have sponsors taking care of my channel or money for me. And I've done this all for free. And I made it through not only a pandemic, but a major family crisis and separation. And me and my kids just kind of figuring it all out by ourselves from here on out. So I'm still here. I didn't give up, and I won't. So even if you guys don't see me as much right now, I got to find my groove. I'm not going anywhere, but I do have to find my groove. And I just want to say thank you to those of you who've reached out and asked me if I'm okay and how the new job is going. It hasn't started yet, but there's been a lot of stuff that I've had to get done prior to this job starting on Monday. Simply because I have been doing this painting from home and working from home for 11 years. And I've had this channel for 8 of those years and my Etsy shop for 8 of those years. But so I've been like busy working at home and raising kids, and I haven't worked outside of the house for a long time. So this is like a big adjustment for me, and it is also for Jackson because he's always had mama home to take care of everything. And so it's a big change, and it's going to take some time for us to find our groove, but I'll be here. Just so you know. I used peacock blue for this part. I'm going to be adding in a little bit of cayman blue, but also cerulean blue. So you'll see I'm just blending. It's a whole lot of blending in this top part here. So once again, if you have questions, just let me know in the comments. But I am beyond excited and excited about this channel. And some people are, well, you don't get too many views. Well, you know what? The people who are viewing, that matters. And the people who do hit the like button, that matters. That helps me. That's free. And all of you have been doing that. And I've had so much love and support from you, and I'm just so grateful. I would like to do a special live video possibly, or a recorded video. I'm so not prepared for live videos. I don't know how to do it. I've been doing this for 8 years on YouTube, but I don't know how to do a live video. I just know how to paint the rock and record that and then tell you how I painted the rock. I know how to do that. And hopefully, put a smile on your face at some point, or make you chuckle, or who knows, teach you something. I really hope. But when I do get my silver play button, which should be here in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to take some time and I'm going to do a special video or live unboxing the silver play button that my kids have been dying to see for a few years now. They're so proud of their mom. There's really no better feeling than pride for your children, and also them being proud of you. It feels great. It really does. So I'm extremely excited for the kids and I to be able to share that with you. I don't know if I'll be able to stop crying. Oh, it's tears of joy though, and excitement, and I'm just so grateful for all of you. So I feel much better being able to tell that to you. I did reach the 100,000 mark last week, and it's marked on my calendar for life. Landon took me out for dinner to celebrate. So it was exciting. It's probably silly to some, it's just a YouTube channel, but I think my YouTube channel actually helps people. And I think that it does something positive in the world when it's so scary and negative most of the time. So I want to be a little bit of light at the end of everyone's tunnel, if you know what I mean. So I have done so much blending. This is so tedious. I'm sure that if you're new here and you're new to rock painting, this probably didn't seem very easy, but sponges are a must for blending. It is not easy to blend anything unless you have a sponge. So it kind of looks airbrushed, right? By the time you're done, just do it dark at the bottom of the, I don't know what to call that part, the top of the jellyfish. Just try and do it dark at the bottom and bring it to light at the top. And I'm also going to do some dark down the tentacles, but not filling the whole tentacle. It's a bit wider at the top, and then as you go down, you just kind of thin it out and blend it out into the lighter blue. The colors of paint that I've used are going to be in the description of this video, and every video has that as well. So if you're ever wondering, what did you use? What is that? It's all in the description of the video. I promise. And if it's not, tell me and I'll fix it. I'll make sure it's there. So back to gabbing. Jackson is starting grade 6 very, very soon. Landon has got himself a great job that he loves right now. And that makes me really happy. He's currently looking for a new place as well, a new apartment. So there's like so many things going on that are positive and things for us to look forward to. And I just feel like there's been a lot of stress working up to this. A lot of feeling overwhelmed. But I tried so hard to get this jellyfish out here before I start working. I have another one. I have another one coming too. It's a dragonfly, but it's just basically to show you again how to do like a jellyfly, and working with watercolor on top of acrylic paint. So it's not really a full tutorial from start to finish. Just kind of showing you different things on what you can do, giving you some different inspiration. That'll be coming next, probably this weekend. So I want to get 2 videos up before I start my second job on Monday. My first week is going to be super busy, and then it'll slow down because I am going to be only working part-time hours there so that I can still continue to paint here. But I just, with not having sponsors and not making people pay to watch the tutorials, I'm not making enough money to survive, unfortunately. It was a lot different when I was married and in a relationship or a union where we share some of the bills and stuff. So yeah, I'm on my own, and I'm on my own with Jax. So I don't get child support or anything at all, unfortunately, and health benefits and stuff. So I got to do what I got to do, but I don't want to give up on this career that I've worked so hard for the last 11 years. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here, but you guys can message me and be like, hey, it's been a week and a half. I just want to check in, see if you're okay. And I might be like, hey, I actually have a tutorial to put up. So I might need a little push to continue at times because it's going to be difficult working 2 jobs and raising my boy. So if I slow down, I'm not going anywhere. I promise I'll be back, but I just might need a breather once in a while. But I just want you guys to all know how important you are, how grateful I am to have you, and keep hitting that like button, please, or share if you can, or visit my Etsy shop because I will still be posting stuff in there as often as possible. I have a couple of stones right now that I'm currently working on, plus this jellyfish will be going in my Etsy shop as well, probably today. Once I show it to you and put up the video, it's okay to put it in my shop. So I've outlined everything. I took that light blue again and went around the edges of all the tentacles and around the bottom part of the body, I'm going to call it. Everything is dry, so I'm going to add some metallic watercolor, which is just blue, but I believe it shifts to a bit of a purple and turquoise. But I'm just going to add this dark blue into where I have the shading of blue on the tentacles. Are they tentacles on a squid or a jellyfish? Like, are they the same? Octopuses have tentacles, or are they arms? This is a jellyfish, so what does it have? It has danglies. There's dangly bits. So I'm putting metallic watercolor on his dangly bits, and I'm gonna do the same thing in the darker blue areas here. And I kind of push it down with my finger, like dab it with my finger lightly, and it just kind of blends in. Instead of having like a line of metallic watercolor, it kind of blends in like a little sponge would do. So that's just me. That's just the way I do things. You can do what you want, but I just kind of don't like the sharp line look of the metallic watercolor. I just want it blended in a little bit, but I don't want to bring a sponge into the deal because it might suck it all up, and then I won't have my watercolor on there anymore. So I just kind of dab it down with my fingertip, and that seems to be doing what I need it to do. You don't have to do that though. That's pretty much all I needed to do to this jellyfish. That's it. And then I'm going to seal it with resin, and we're going to be able to see the metallic watercolor really well. And hopefully this looks like a gorgeous neon jellyfish. But hang on, you will see it in a second. And now for an episode of What's at My Desk. So this is a chrome paw print. I couldn't get it under the right light to show you just how purple it goes. Like, it flashes like a deep purple. It's gorgeous. I wish I could find the right lighting sometimes. This too, it's got that color shifting metallic watercolor background and then chrome on top. Just beautiful. This stone is extremely unique. I don't even know what kind of stone it is. Gorgeous. Decorated it with some hope. This is a whole set. This is actually in my shop. So you get a mandala, a hope stone, and a feather. But now for the man of the show. That metallic watercolor really pops. So when you add that to just regular acrylic paint on top in certain areas, it changes everything. So hopefully you can work with that and do something cool with that. I actually really like how this turned out. It's very simple, but still very elegant. Let me know what you think in the comments, of course. I will see you guys very, very soon. Stay tuned for a special unboxing video, probably with my boys. And until then, keep painting, and I will see you very soon. Bye.